was some song. Can't remember what.
Alicia. And it appears like there he is.
Hey. New faces. Good, how are you? How's it? Alright. I have no idea what that means, but okay. What it means in this context.
Chapter.
It's crazy.
Corby, Phil Town in Hampshire. Lovely.
I am from Edge's hometown.
Yeah, exactly. That was my skill last time I was on. And now she's skilled, so maybe I should still.
Yeah. Yeah, just turn for no reason. Don't explain it. That's what they do.
Yeah, that's fine.
That big, like genuinely.
On the me. Chris. What? Sorry. It's kind of my special. So you said YouTube wrestlers?
Okay, and we are now officially live. So everyone say a nice big hello. Hello. So you guys can be heard, I can be heard, and that must mean it is time. It is Thursday night. Welcome to the Slam Jam Wrestling Show here on Extreme Improv, XStreamed. So, first things first, audience, we're going to meet tonight's contenders. So, coming down the aisle, we have Buddy. Say hello to the people.
Hello to the people.
Okay, and what is your wrestling fact for us this evening, Buddy?
My wrestling fact for this evening is that my finisher is known as the hair flop, where I simply just whip my hair and flop at people.
Okay, now speaking of people that are quite floppy, Asad Khan coming down the aisle. Say hello.
Hello. My name is Asad Khan, and I am a big fan.
Okay, and what is your fact for the evening?
Fact for the evening is that my finishing maneuver is the good old Irish whip.
Oh, wow, that is a hell of a finishing maneuver. So, next up, speaking of Irish whips, Corey, I think you're Irish, right?
Oh, hi, David. David Opastensky there. Yeah, I'm from Ireland. No, I'm from Canada, and my wrestling fact is that I had a childhood friend whose aunt was Trish Stratus, or so he said.
Wow, that sounds such a lie. But someone else whose aunt is in fact Trish Stratus is JD.
Ah, yes, hello, I'm JD, and my wrestling fact is that I once spent an entire wrestling show sat with Paul London discussing the philosophies of life.
Wow, okay.
An even bigger guy.
Yeah. Now, speaking of people who are currently in London, Alicia, say hello to the people.
Hi, yeah, definitely here in London. It's cold here. Yeah.
And do you have a wrestling fact for us?
Yeah, I'm actually the Yeti. There you go.
Okay. So, next up, we also are joined by JJ. Say hello to the people.
Hello everyone, I'm JJ, and my wrestling fact is that I once threw a glow stick at Chris Jericho's head. And if you've got his autobiography, he does indeed mention this in there, and 9-year-old me was there in the crowd, launching at his head, and you know what? Wherever I go in wrestling, that's my claim to fame.
Wow. So, Chris Jericho, if you're watching, come get him. Right, so... we'd fact check that, but since Jericho has written 55,000 autobiographies, it'll be hard to track down. So, with this, speaking of another Chris, we have Chris.
Chris, also from Canada, and my wrestling fact for the day is that my move is the forearm smash.
Oh, the forearm smash. And lastly, but certainly not leastly, currently appearing in a photograph with Chris Jericho, we have Andrew Whittington.
Hello. You know what happens when somebody throws a glow stick at Chris Jericho's head?
No.
You know what happens?
No.
They just made the list.
Okay, so we see everyone we've got on the show tonight, and in a moment we are going to be getting on with our first round. And our first round is going to be a friendly round of debates. We're going to have a friendly round of debates where there will be 2 randomly selected wrestlers, and each of our performers will have 30 seconds to say why the wrestler they've been given is the better one than the other one. You can use any criteria for this that you want to justify it, but going first, we are going to have Assad and we are going to have Chris. So let's whack you onto Spotlight, and here we see Assad, and here we add in Chris. Now, using our random generator, I can say that Assad, you will be speaking on behalf of the Patriot. Assad, you will be speaking on behalf of the Patriot. Chris, you will be speaking on behalf of Luchasaurus. So, in this battle of who is the better wrestler for all time, it is either the Patriot or Luchasaurus. Assad, you will have 30 seconds to justify why the Patriot is the better of the two. Begin.
Okay, so the thing about Lucha Libre is that the Patriot is one of the finest masked professional wrestlers that I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, he is an excellent high flyer, and when it comes to AWA, I have a lot of respect for every wrestler there is in AWA, and especially.
And that is time. That is time. So now, Chris, you will go next, and you will have 30 seconds to say why Luchasaurus is the better. And here you go.
Luchasaurus is the better one because he's the better technical wrestler. He's the better forearm smash wrestler. And you know what else? His name is cool. Luchasaurus. Rhymes with dinosaurus. Because I'll smash you, trash you, and hit you with a tail.
Okay, with time to spare. So, with that, we will come back to our panel, and we will, with a vote, of a show of hands, who here felt that Assad made the better... So it's not about, just to clarify, it's not about which wrestler you prefer, it's about which of our performers you felt made the more compelling argument. So, if you felt it was Assad speaking on behalf of the Patriot, then give a wave of your hand now. Excellent. If you felt that it was Chris speaking on behalf of Luchasaurus, then give a wave now. So, with that, I will say, Chris, you get the first point on the scoreboard. And next up, we are going to have Andrew and JJ. Andrew and JJ. So let's add you in here, Andrew. Let's bring up JJ. And let's find who you'll be speaking on behalf of. So, firstly, Andrew, you are going to be speaking on behalf of Avalanche. You will be speaking on behalf of the Avalanche. Also known, I will help you out here, as Earthquake.
Oh.
So you'll be speaking on behalf of John Tenter, Earthquake the Avalanche. And JJ, you'll be speaking... We won't give you Jim Herd. We will give you Jay Uso. So this is Avalanche, Earthquake versus Jay Uso. And starting us off, you will have 30 seconds on the clock, Andrew. And here you go.
Avalanche is by far better than Jey Uso because, I mean, he's a bloody avalanche and an earthquake. I mean, I think he's been every natural disaster humanly possible. So Jey Uso would not have a chance if he ploughed over by an avalanche, then an earthquake, then a tsunami, then a typhoon, then an alien attack.
And that is 30 seconds. So now, JJ, you will be speaking on behalf of why Jey Uso is better than Avalanche. Begin.
Need I say more than this phrase? He's family, man. He's family. You know what I mean? I mean, if that isn't the best catchphrase to come out of professional wrestling this year, I don't know what is. I have been walking around in any situation possible. I will pull out that one. Because it's family, man. He's family, man. I mean, you've seen him week after week come out and steal the show, in my opinion. He's by the side of Roman. But let's be honest, he's getting all the attention. He's coming out there. He's about to break out.
And that is time. Thank you very much there, JJ. So coming back to our panel. Who do we think make the more compelling argument? If you felt it was Andrew on behalf of the Avalanche, John Tenter, give us a wave now. Well, okay. So that is 3. If you felt it was JJ, give us a wave now. So that is 4. And with that, JJ, you score the point. So now that will give us Buddy and JD. Buddy and JD, you will go next. So, Buddy and JD, let's find some wrestlers for you. But first, let's spotlight you. So here we see Buddy, and let's add in JD. So Buddy, you will be speaking on behalf of Big Van Vader. You'll be speaking on Vader's behalf. JD, you need to justify why... Well, this again, it's not a wrestler, but I'm willing to give you this just because of his place in wrestling history. Jim Johnston, why he is better to the wrestling business. So, going first, Buddy, you will have 30 seconds on the clock. Begin.
Big Bam Vader is the better wrestler simply because he blew out who needed a championship belt. You didn't need a championship belt to beat Vader. You didn't need a championship belt to get his way into the Hall of Fame. You didn't need a championship belt to get himself onto talk shows and choke out the host because they didn't believe that it's real enough. Vader made people believe he's the better wrestler because he transcended the business before the business even knew it needed transcended. And the Vader bomb, come on! He made big guys cool, baby.
And that is time. So JD, on behalf of Jim Johnston, begin.
It's Johnston time. Name a theme and you bet your sweet ass Jim Johnston has written that theme. No Chance in Hell was written because he was angry at Vince McMahon. There was bitterness and anger that went into writing that theme. The last theme Jim Johnston wrote for the WWE was Baron Corbin's End of Days because he was angry at being let go from his contract. And if that isn't a man who you aspire to be, then I don't know who you aspire to be, quite frankly.
Okay, that is time, in fact. That is time. So, well done, well done. So, it is now once again where we'll put it to the vote. So, audience, just to remind you, this isn't about who you felt was better in terms of their professional wrestling career. It's about who you felt made the more compelling argument. So, are we going to give Buddy a Vader bomb and vote for him? Okay. Oh, or are we going to vote for JD, who spoke on behalf of Jim Johnston? And I will also vote there. Right, so with that, Buddy, you get the point. And we would also like to thank Chris Van Vliet for holding that interview this week, where JD got most of his research. I'm joking. I read the same articles, man. It's all cool. So that leaves us with Alicia and Corey. Alicia and Corey for the final round in this first matchup. So, let's see. Here we have Alicia. Let's add in Corey. And let's find who you'll be speaking on behalf of. So, with this. Alicia, you have got the Gobbledygooker. The Gobbledygooker. So,
Oh no.
Corey, you have got to speak on behalf of Volta. Volta. So this is a dream match that we've always wanted to know about. The Gobbledygooker versus Volta. And with this, Alicia, the Gobbledygooker, begin.
Yeah, you know, I'm the most overlapped bird in history of life. You know, who can headline WrestleMania? Like I was like the main attraction. I don't even know who else was on that card because, you know, the Googling, it's just, I'm speechless right now because it's so great, like amazing.
And that is time. Corey, over to you.
Oh my god.
Well, let me tell you about my friend Volta, okay? He is the most dominant champion in all of WWE and in fact the world, okay? He's so over that he finishes matches with a single chop. That's it. You want a chop? You're dead, okay? He chop you one time, it's it. Gobbly chop your face right off, okay? Make some scrambled eggs, okay, with my schnitzel. Thank you.
Okay, and with that, well done there. So we come back to our panel and we will put it to the vote. Who do we think made the more compelling argument there? Do you vote for Alicia on behalf of the Gobbledygooker? Okay. And do you vote for Corey on behalf of Volta? So with that, Corey, you get the point. But we are now going to have our next round, and our next round is going to be a quick fire round, and this is going to this week focus all on tag teams. I am going to bring up the name of a tag team in professional wrestling, and I am going to tell you the name of the team. You have to give a wave to buzz in, and then you have to tell me the name of the two wrestlers in that team. You have to name the two wrestlers who were in that team. So I will give you their collective name. If on occasion it is also part of a greater faction or a three-man team, I only need two names for it to count. So with this, let's put 2 minutes on the clock for this, and here you go. And High Energy. JD.
Owen Hart and Coco Beware.
Correct. Next we have the New Nexus. JD again.
David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy.
Correct. Next up we have Hybrid 2. JD coming in.
Angelico and Matt... Jack Evans.
Okay, well done. Next up, we have Decay. JJ.
Crazy Steve and Mike Knox.
Unless there was another version of it.
Knox.
I don't know. Do you know what? I'm going to trust you because you seem to know that confidently. I was looking for Abyss. But next up are the Acolytes. JD.
Farouk and Bradshaw.
Okay, correct. Next up, we have Doom. JD.
Ron Simmons and Butch Reed.
Okay, next up, we have the Head Shrinkers. Oh, JD.
Oh, go on, let someone else have it.
You got it, man.
It was Samu and Fatu.
Okay, well done. Next up, we have Too Cool. Assad.
Scotty Too Hottie and Brian Christopher.
Good. Blackjacks. Okay, Buddy.
Is that what you call Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax?
No. Right, incorrect. Right, so, JD.
Blackjack Bradshaw and Blackjack Mulligan.
I will accept. Do you know what? You've taken the new Blackjacks and the old Blackjacks and mixed them together. But I will give you a point in the interest of moving on. Right, Eminem. JJ.
John Morrison and Joey Mercury.
Correct.
If you're being...
Okay, the Young Dragons. Assad? Okay, Corey.
Puff the Magic and Barney.
And in fact, I've just noticed that is the end of time. The end of time, in fact. That is the end of the time. So, well done. So, on the Blackjacks, it was Blackjack Bradshaw and Blackjack Wyndham were the new Blackjacks. And then the original Blackjacks were Blackjack Mulligan and... Flip, my brain's gone. So anyway, you get the point. So, with this, we are going to move on to our next round. And our next round is going to be some quickfire impressions. You're going to do some quickfire impressions of well-known wrestlers. And the way it works is I will give you each a list of wrestlers into the Zoom chat. And then you have to do impressions of them within, I think, 1 minute, or it might be 90 seconds, we'll see. Oh, yeah, it's 1 minute. You will do impressions of them within 1 minute. 1 second, I've just noticed that there's a problem on this. Oh, Jesus. Okay, 1 second, there is just a technical thing I need to take care of. How do I take care of that? Technical error, sorry guys. Assad, tell us an interesting wrestling fact to cover.
The interesting wrestling fact is that so if someone kicks out at 3, it makes the finisher look really weak, and if the person making the cover goes on to win, it is sort of shady in that way.
Okay, thank you for that. That gave me just enough time to sort out what I was sorting. There was some reason it would have meant that on the stream people could have seen the chat window where I'm giving you the suggestions. But, so with this, I'm going to copy in some wrestlers. If someone would like to volunteer to write... No, in fact, I don't need someone to give me a list of wrestlers today. I can pick them randomly. So, Assad, you will go first. You will have 1 minute on the clock to do as many impressions. If you want to say pass and skip one, if you don't think you can do them, then that's fine. But you have 1 minute to do as many of impressions as you can. And everyone else, once again, wave in quick fire style if you think you guessed who Assad is doing an impression of. Assad, if they say the right answer, do confirm it, just because if you're looking at a different part of the list than me, I may not know. But Assad, have you now... Okay, I'm sending it now, and 1 minute will start on the clock. Here you go.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
If you think you know... JJ.
Thanks for that, buddy. Batista.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
Buddy.
Luke.
Yeah.
Luke?
We need the full name.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Really least the name I remember.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Okay. I got super kicked really hard in my face when I was, jumping and yeah.
Corey.
Is Shelton Benjamin?
Yeah, but I'm looking for someone related to him.
Charlie Haas. Shelton Benjamin's mother.
Yes, correct. Correct. Next.
The three-winged angel.
JJ.
Christopher Daniels?
No.
Damn it.
Alicia.
Kenny Omega.
Yes.
Okay, and that is time. That is time. So, well done.
Has to be the worst list of wrestlers ever.
Okay,
And you-
okay. So, let's just review. Assad, from them, they managed to guess Batista, they got Luke Harper, they got Kenny Omega, and they got Mama Benjamin. So, well done. People are scoring points here. Next up, I will give some to JD. JD, here is your list, which is coming to you now. And I will send it in. And now I will start the timer. Here you go.
Rest in peace.
Corey.
Undertaker.
Yeah. Yeah, the cream of the crop.
Corey.
Oh, never mind. I didn't.
Oh, Buddy then.
Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Okay. JJ.
Sandman.
Correct.
Oh, puppies! Oh!
Jerry Lawler.
Assad, I didn't call it, but I'll let you have it. Right.
Okay.
Assad.
Matt Hardy? No.
Okay, Buddy.
Sorry, I was just moving it so I can see it.
Chris.
Jimmy Snooker.
No.
I have to give you...
Okay, so that is time, that is time. Who was that one you were doing just then,
I
JD?
didn't realise you were too sweetened.
Yeah, Finn
Kevin
Balor.
Nash?
Okay, so with that, we will go on to our next performer. And let's see who we've got here. And going next, we will have Andrew. Andrew. So let's send these to you here. And let's see who we've got. And here you go.
The A-Team.
Mr. T?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Mr.
Don't
T.
call out, guys.
Woo.
Buddy.
Zack Ryder, you know it.
Okay, keep going.
He was mentioned earlier. He's not a dinosaur, but
Assad was first.
Punkosaurus.
what?
Okay, Corey.
Luchasaurus.
Okay, go on next.
Australian wrestler, big guy.
Assad?
Was meant to face Undertaker.
Okay, JD.
Nathan Jones.
Okay, these impressions are fantastic, by the way. Okay, in fact, that is time. That is time. That is time. Okay, so.
Still Beaver.
Little
Sorry?
Beaver, little
Yeah, man.
Pee-wee wrestlers.
Yeah. So, with this, going next will be Alicia. Okay, we're going to send these in to you. And here you go.
Oh no. Past that one. Hit with a guitar over your head.
Corey.
Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
Correct.
Yeah. Skipping that one. I fought that Undertaker. I was in Tough Enough, you know?
Corey.
Maven?
Correct.
Yeah. The greatest bird ever in
Assad.
wrestling history.
Correct.
Yes. I'm skipping that one. The longest reigning champion in history.
Assad.
Oh fuck. Longest reigning champion.
Okay, Corey, you've got your hand up.
Bruno San Martino?
Yes.
Correct. Okay, in fact, that is time. That is time. That is time. Okay, so with this, in fact, I will go next. Now, I'm going to ask you guys to be on the honour system here. I can bring up a random list, so I haven't chosen it, but it will display for the audience will know what I'm doing. Oh, well, it's too bad. The audience know, but you guys don't. If you try to cheat, you'll have the time delay to contend with. So, let's put 1 minute on the clock for me. And here I go. And it's nothing coming up. Sorry, I'm going to start that again. I've pressed something wrong. Okay. And here I go. Oh, yes! JD.
All bearer.
Correct. Skip it. You're going to be serving hard time. JD.
Big boss man.
But I'm in WCW.
Big Bubba Rogers.
Not that. Skipping. Right, okay. I got the whole world in my hands. Assad.
Rewind.
Correct. Skipping. I'm the head of security for Chris Jericho in WCW. Oh no. JD.
Ralphus.
Correct. Hey! Want to join in my fun house? I got a little doll here. Andrew.
Alexa Bliss.
Correct. Skipping. Skipping. I'm from Russia and I never wrestled in WWE. Assad. Not Assad. Corey.
Nikolai Volkov?
Yes, correct. Oh no, incorrect. I never wrestled in WWE. Chris.
Borsuka.
No. JD.
Nikita Koloff.
Correct. Okay, I don't know how many I did. I'm going to give myself 5 points. Right, and I'll give some of you some points. 4. Right, okay. I did realise with my new scoring system that technically I have the least opportunity to win out of everyone. But oh well, don't worry. Going next. Who hasn't had a go yet? Buddy, you will go next. And let's find a good list of wrestlers for you. Okay. So, Buddy, over to you. And here you go.
Istanbul.
Corey.
Carlito. Caribbean. Cool.
Hello. Oh, that was terrible. My dad's a wrestler and I got a documentary made about me, a film put on Netflix. The Rock was in it.
JD.
Page.
Yeah.
Correct.
Don't know that one. I'm really good at math. I'm the best at math. 2 + 7 is 8.
Okay, Assad.
Psycho Sid.
Incorrect. Andrew.
At Striker.
Incorrect. JJ.
Scott Steiner.
Correct.
Baby. Did you meet my family member? I'm related to the last guy.
JJ.
Roman.
Incorrect. Corey.
Pretend, man.
Rick Steiner.
Correct, Corey.
Yeah. My dad's God, at least by name.
What?
What?
My dad's God, at least by name. I don't know the guy's first name. I don't know his first
Got
name.
JD, do you have a
It's Jesus.
Correct! And well done. So, with that, I'm rapidly losing control of the scoring. But, just to give an update of the scoring along the way, this must be wrong. In last place, this must be wrong. Chris, you have 1 point. Did you?
That's probably right.
Okay. In next place, Alicia on 3. Next place, me on 4. Andrew on 5. JJ Sorry, Assad and JJ both on 7, Buddy on 8, Corey on 11, and JD on 15. So JD rocketing ahead here. And we're going to go on to our next game, and our next game is going to be a round of promo battle. A round
I don't think everyone did that last game.
Oh, so did I skip people? Who hasn't had to go? Sorry, Chris. Sorry, is it just Chris? And Chris and JJ. I do apologise. We'll continue on. I thought I'd gone around the
No
screen.
wonder I'm in last place.
No. This is why you're last place. It's because I forgot. You didn't get an opportunity.
Extreme screw job.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, we're going to last.
Screw you, Chris. Right. Okay. So Chris, you'll go next. Then JJ last. So, Chris, here's your list, and here you go.
Oh, Corey, I'm your favorite wrestler. You dressed up as me.
Assad.
Edge.
Hulk Hogan.
I'm in all yellow and I'm masked up.
Corey.
My dad was a wrestler.
Is this all just one impression? I've got no idea who you're doing.
The Fiend?
Same person all the time. My dad was a wrestler. Americana. American Dream.
Buddy.
Is it Cody Rhodes?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
I'm part of Demolition, and they threw me in as a third man.
JD.
Crush.
Correct.
I'm fighting Macho Man Randy Savage. I'm giving the chop. And
JD.
Ricky Steamboat.
Correct.
my face is painted, and I'm in NWO. I'm NWO. Oh, I said no, never mind.
Oh, okay, and that is time. That is time there. So, well done. So now, lastly, we will come to JJ. Let's find a list of wrestlers for you, and copying them over, sending them to you now. And here you are. And 1 minute on the clock. Begin.
Okay then, so I've got me nice ginger hair here, my orange hair, and I mean event.
Corey.
Sheamus.
Oh no, I said, oh no, Sheamus is a good friend of mine. He's got orange hair.
Incorrect.
I know I got orange hair, and I mean event for WrestleMania.
Assad.
Sami Zayn.
Incorrect.
No, can't you tell by my accent? You're probably.
Buddy.
Becky Lynch.
Correct.
Okay, so I broke someone's nose in my last match in New York, and then I went to Japan and I became a superstar with the. Yeah, man. I used to have a pretty sweet mullet.
If you need to skip, skip.
Skip. I went into the Hall of Fame this year. I'm on the other side. I'm jacked up. I'm from right here in the UK. I like dogs.
Andrew.
British Bulldog.
Correct.
Okay, I returned in the Royal Rumble this year. As you can tell, I'm female. What else can I say about myself? I got a pretty sweet finisher. I like spiders.
Andrew.
Victoria.
And correct, and that is time. That is time. So, well done, well done, well done. So, you haven't had a go? Oh my god. Right, okay, so, here we go. Last ones. This is interesting with the scoring then. This is very interesting. This game is really heating up. And so, Corey, let's bring you up, and here you go.
Oh, big, I wear flames on my shirt, and I've got a bald head, yeah.
Assad.
In.
Incorrect. Chris.
Bam Bigelow.
Correct.
Skip. Oh, Gore!
Chris?
No.
No, okay, Buddy.
Rhino.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm drinking a beer, just for fun.
Chris.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Incorrect. Assad.
Sandman.
Adam Page.
Yes.
Correct.
Thank you. Okay. Skip, and then the next one.
Alicia?
Shark Boy.
Yes.
Correct.
Ooh, I'm big and I'm wearing a furry bodysuit.
JJ?
Giant Gonzalez.
Yes.
Correct.
Ooh, super kick.
Sorry, I have no idea. Help me out. Who came in first?
I think it was Buddy.
Okay, Buddy.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear that, but I'll take it if you said yes. So, with that is time. That is time. And so, the scores have rapidly changed, just to check in again. I can now say that I am in last place, with a grand total of 4 points. Alicia, you are in joint second place with Chris. Next up, we have Assad at 7, Andrew at 8, JJ at 11, Buddy at 12, and JD and Corey in joint first place on 17. So it's still a lot to go, and still a lot of rounds that we can go to. So, with this, we are going to go on to our next round. Everyone, you can come up with a category for me when the time comes for it as well, so I will have a chance to compete. And you can also, so by all means come up with some categories. This is a bidding war. And so, what this will be is that I will tell you a category, and then you will have to bid how many things you think you can name. How many things you think you can name that have to be correct answers within this category, and we can all help fact check each other, because obviously with some random things in here we won't necessarily all have the answers ourselves. But you have to bid how many you can name. If someone thinks they can name more than you, then they can outbid you. If they manage to then name all of the things that they think they can name, they score that many points. If they fail to name as many as they say, they don't score any points. So this is the golden snitch of the show, where you can score the most points. So, with this, the first thing to name is Royal Rumble winners. Royal Rumble winners, just to add in the sense of pressure, you will have a 5-second countdown in between your answers. You will have a 5-second countdown in between your answers. No one start Googling, by the way. Don't do that. Right, so, who wants to give an opening bid? Assad, how many do you think you can name?
12.
12. Does anyone think they can name more than 12 Royal Rumble winners? Does anyone want to outbid Assad? JJ?
13.
Was that 15?
13.
13. Okay, so 13 is the bid. Anyone think they can name more than 13 winners? Anyone think they can name more than...
Can't name all of them again, sorry.
Then you fail, and then what we will do is we will put a quick fire thing for someone else to take the points. So, if no one's going to challenge JJ, then JJ, you are now challenged with... Assad?
14.
14. Any final bids? Any final bids on this? Are we going to let him? I will put it back to JJ if no one else is coming in instantly. JJ, you going to let him take it, or are you going to go up again?
I can go 15. We can play this game.
Okay, we're going to 15. We're going to 15.
I'm doing the job tonight, Assad.
Okay. What I will say is, if anyone thinks they can name more than 15, this is the last chance to bid, because otherwise we'll stay here all evening. Anyone saying they can do more than 15? Buddy?
I'll go for 16.
16, and at that point, Buddy, you have got the challenge. So, Buddy, you have 16 to name. And everyone help me count along the way as well. And you'll have this long to name each one. Here you go.
Rey Mysterio.
1.
John Cena.
2.
Edge.
3.
Sheamus.
4.
Randy Orton.
5.
Roman Reigns.
6.
Seth Rollins.
Oh, I'm going to allow that just in time. 7.
Chris Jericho.
No, he did not win the Royal... Okay, can everyone quickly on the buzzers, who can name one more Royal Rumble winner? Assad.
Don't go Steve Austin.
Okay, and with that, since we had got up to number 8, you will get 8 bonus points, Assad. So there is a lot of opportunity to steal here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next up, I would like us to name former TNA World Champions. So our world count is TNA. Well, to clarify fully, if you name people that were NWA World Champion during the time that TNA took over control of the belt, TNA World Champions or Impact World Champions, I won't dispute any of these. So you've got 3 titles worth. Assad, you're giving us an opening bid?
1.
JD? 10. Okay, anyone outbid 10? Anyone outbid 10? JJ?
11.
11. Okay, anyone going to name more than 11? JD?
12.
Okay. I'll allow up to 3 more opportunities for bids. Anyone want to name more than 12? I'm going to give a countdown, in fact. So 12 it is, and JD, you will have 12 to name, and you're naming Impact Wrestling, TNA, NWA TNA, World Champions. Begin.
Drew McIntyre.
1.
Bobby Lashley.
2.
AJ Styles.
3.
Jeff Jarrett.
4.
Christian Cage.
5.
Austin Aries.
6.
Christopher Daniels.
No, incorrect. Incorrect answer. So, you had named 5. Okay, Corey, I think your hand was up straight away.
Samoa Joe?
Correct. So, that means you get 6 points there. Corey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. Also, it was a dodgy one with Drew McIntyre. I accepted for the man, but obviously it's Drew Galloway in TNA terms. But the next thing we want to know is members of the NWO. Members of the NWO. Who has got an opening bid? Who has got an Buddy?
5.
5. So, anyone can name more than 5 members of the NWO. Andrew?
7.
7. Oh, okay. Confident bid. Can anyone name more than 7? Otherwise, he'll take the points. Andrew, it's over to you. Oh, too late. So, Andrew, 7 members of the NWO, and here you go.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
1,
Kevin Nash,
2,
Scott Hall,
3,
Kurt Hennig.
4. Oh! Too late. You named 4. I believe, Alicia, your hand was up.
Randy Savage.
Correct. And so you get 5 points. What I will say, just for clarity here, is I know people are coming up with their hands straight away. Wait for me to allow all the hands to go on the buzzers, because otherwise I can't keep track. So, next up, category will be pay-per-view names. Who thinks? Assad, again with your opening bids.
15.
15 pay-per-view names. 15. Wow, he's going in for a huge score here. Andrew?
20.
20. Now we're getting the idea, guys. Okay.
Question. So does the pay-per-view have to be of one company, or it can be any pay-per-view?
Any wrestling pay-per-view names. Well, I won't accept if you're going for Girls Gone Wild. Right, Assad?
22.
22. We're going very high bids. Andrew?
23.
Any other bids? JJ?
24.
24. That's 2 calendar years worth of monthly pay-per-views. So 24 is the bid. I am going to give a 5-second countdown if anyone thinks they can beat 24. Andrew?
26.
26. Okay. Andrew, at this point, I'm going to let you take it. So 26 is the bid. And here you go.
WrestleMania, Backlash, Judgment Day, No Mercy, Great Balls of Fire, December to December, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, No Way Out, Elimination Chamber, Rebellion, Insurrection, Great American Bash, Halloween Havoc, War Games, Unforgiven, Armageddon, Hog Wild,
And that is time with an astounding 19. Don't come in yet. Don't come in yet. Okay, and if you think you know one, wave. Okay, Alicia.
Starcade.
Starcade is correct. So with that, you get... do you know what? I'm not saying that my scoring system works. We'll work on it. But by that reckoning, you get 20 points. So... maybe it should be that you have to complete naming the rest. I forget what score you were on, to be honest. So, anyway, with this, has anyone else got a category? Has anyone else got a category for me, perhaps? Assad.
Wrestlers that have managers.
Wrestlers that have managers. Okay, I'm going to give an opening bid of 6. Wait, wrestlers... Oh, hang on. I'm going to give an opening bid of... 20. I'm giving an opening bid of 20. Can anyone outbid that?
Talking about managers, not valets.
Oh, hang on, you didn't say that.
Managers.
Okay. Yeah, I can still do it. Wrestlers that have managers, I can do 20.
I can't.
Anyone? Right, okay, I'd just like to remind you that Ted DiBiase was technically the manager of the NWO. So, get ready for this. Right, so, here I go. Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, 1-2-3 Kid, Scott Hall, Stone Cold Steve Austin, who Ted DiBiase managed as well, and Brock Lesnar, and Ryback, and Curtis Axel, and, oh god, who else? And Andre the Giant, and Haku, and Arn Anderson, and Ric Flair, and Psycho Sid, because JJ effing Dillon, guys. And who else was in the NWO? Ollie Anderson, and, oh god, I've bid too high. Steve Mongo McMichael, and Chris Benoit, and Eddie Guerrero probably did. I don't know. Someone dispute me on this. Okay. How many did I name? I say I went wrong.
I thought you were counting yourself.
Yeah, but I was pretending to count. I thought you guys would actually keep track.
You were like that.
Yeah, I know. Assad, what have you got?
I have got The Undertaker.
Okay, so with that, Assad, you get an unfair amount of points. So, with this, can anyone else suggest a category?
David, you did 17, by the way.
Damn it. Okay, JJ, what would you suggest as a category?
Money in the Bank winners.
Money in the Bank winners. Okay, let me just give a check on the scores. We'll say that there'll be 3 more rounds. I think that's 1 round per everyone who have had an opportunity to start. So the scores currently are Assad with 34, Chris with 5, Andrew with 8, me with 4, JJ with 11, Buddy with 12, JD with 17, Alicia with 32, and Corey with 23. Okay, so Money in the Bank winners, who can name them? JD.
I'll go 7.
7. JD is naming 7. Who can name more than 7? Buddy.
I'll take 8.
8. Anyone can name more than 8? JJ.
9.
9. Okay, JD.
10.
10. Okay, JD, 10, and here you go.
In Jack Swagger, Chris Edge,
Okay.
Asuka, Alexa
He's
Yeah,
frozen.
5 seconds.
Hang on, he's frozen. He's frozen. We'll be fair. We'll be fair.
Hello, JD.
JD.
Is this some kind of trick?
This is some trick. This happened to you last time.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone again.
Okay. We'll come back to him. We'll come back to him. JD, are you back?
Oh, almost.
No clue.
Okay, I'm not. Guys, this happened to him on his last show as well. I'm not going to do this to him twice.
Yeah, this is probably the worst cash in ever.
You forget Baron Corbin.
Okay, JD, can you name? You named 5.
After Alexa Bliss, you cut out.
Oh, okay. Bailey, Baron Corbin, Carmella, Mr. Kennedy, and The Miz.
Oh, well done there, JD. Well done. So, with this, I believe we need 2 more categories. So, let's see. The next category will be valets. Valets. So, who wants to name a wrestling valets? Assad.
3.
3 is the bid. 3 is the bid. Okay. Buddy, 4. Buddy. Oh, Assad, go on then. 5. 5. Any final bid? Any final bid? Going once, going twice. Assad to name 5, and here you go.
Sunny. Zelina Vega.
Does she count as a valet or is she a manager nowadays?
She's a manager.
I would say manager.
Yeah, I would go manager.
Melina.
Manager. Sorry, Assad. Valets held you up there. So, Buddy, if you could name 1.
Reginald.
Oh! Comedy answer incorrect. So, with this. Oh, okay, yeah. Chris, your hand was up next, in fact, though.
I was going to say Virgil.
Okay, incorrect. Comedy answer incorrect. Oh, actually, I don't know. I thought valet was always the female manager.
Well, no.
Oh, yeah.
Did he dress around?
I don't know then. I don't know what to do with this. Someone clarify for me.
I'd give it. I would accept it.
You'd accept who? Reginald or...
I mean, both.
Okay, I'll give you both. I'll give you both some points because you're not going to win anyway, so may as well. Right. Okay. So with that, we will have one more category, one final category, and the final category will be wrestlers who wrestled in ECW. Wrestlers who wrestled in ECW. JD.
6.
6. 6 is the bid. Assad.
7.
7. JJ.
10.
10. 10 is the bid. 10 is the bid.
It's just the old ECW that's a bit.
Do you know what I said? ECW. Interpret as you will. JD.
11.
11. Assad.
12.
12. JJ.
13.
Was that 15?
13.
Okay, 13. 13 is the bid. Okay, Buddy.
15.
15. I will accept one last bid if anyone wants to try and say they can do more than 15. Okay, so Buddy, 15 ECW wrestlers, and here you go.
Rhino. Christian. CM Punk. Bobby Lashley. Edge. Rey
Edge?
Mysterio.
Edge?
Did he did the WWE ECW? I'm sure
I
he
don't-
did over
I
there.
don't think he was on the brand. He was always on SmackDown.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say incorrect answer, incorrect answer. So, okay, Andrew.
Sabu.
Correct! So with that you get 6 points there, Andrew. So, with this, let's take a quick look. We're going to go on to our penultimate round now, and then we'll have one quick fire round just to end things on. Okay, so the penultimate round, as we always do, is going to be a round of 20 questions. Now, I'm happy to think of someone, but if anyone else would like to take it this week, they're very willing to. Okay, I will take it. So the way this works is I am thinking of a wrestler. Because we haven't numbered ourselves, don't worry. I will tell you which order we're going in around the screen. I will ask you for a question. You have to ask me a yes or no question. And I will answer yes or no to the best of my ability. And then between you, you are only allowed one opportunity to guess who I am. Okay, so you're working collectively on this one. So, I am thinking of a wrestler, and Buddy, would you please ask me the first yes or no question?
Are you male?
Yes, I am. Alicia.
Have you wrestled in WWE?
Yes, I have. JJ.
Are you alive?
No, I am not. Corey.
Are you Caucasian?
Yes, I am. Andrew.
Are you in the Hall of Fame?
Yes, I am. Chris.
Do you have blonde hair?
Debatable, but I would lean towards... I would lean more towards no, but it doesn't mean that it's never been blonde-ish. And that's to give you a tiny bit more information. Assad.
Have you been in a tag team?
Yes, I have been in a tag team. JD.
Have you ever won the World Championship or WWE Championship while you were in the WWE?
Yes, I have. Buddy.
Just to quickly talk to the rest of the team.
Go for it.
Question. I'm thinking might be Ultimate Warrior, so I'm going to ask another question. Did you work in WCW?
Yes, I did. Alicia.
Have you main evented WrestleMania?
Yes, I have. JJ.
Do you wear face paint?
Yes, I do. Corey.
Do you famously shake the ropes?
Yes, I do. Andrew.
Are you Ultimate Warrior?
Yes, I am! And Andrew, since you asked the correct question there, you get 75 points. No, I'm joking.
What?
Right, I'm joking. But I will, Andrew, I will give you a bonus 10 points. Just because, like, that's a new rule I'm going to put on this game because I'm making it up as I go along. But that means there is an element of risk. You are working together as a team, but anyone can try to steal the guess along the way. So, with this, we will come to our final round, which will be another quick fire round. So this will be the last chance to get points. I need to rethink the scoring of this because obviously the previous round before 20 questions didn't really work out particularly fair. And also I have 4 points because in most games I cannot score. So with this, let's have a look at the scoring. So I have got 4 points. Chris has got 10. JJ 11. Buddy 16. And then we jump up. Corey 23. Andrew 24. JD 27. Alicia 32. And Assad 34. So, still lots to play for. I am now going to bring up wrestlers which will appear on the screen. And you need to buzz in to tell me first. I may change what we're looking for along the way. A catchphrase, and I'm going to do 3 short rounds. The first one, and some of these might not have catchphrases. So with this, if they have a catchphrase, then tell me that you know their catchphrase. Here you go. And the first one is... Sorry, I'm going to restart the timer because it's not displaying. The first one is Bam Bam Bigelow. Catchphrase. Does he have one? Anyone? Okay, no one's taking a point. Butch. None of these have catchphrases. Next up. Oh my god. Shit. This doesn't work. None of these have got catchphrases. We're going to pause this 1 second, guys. We're going to pause this 1 second. Wow, I thought every wrestler had a catchphrase, and then we were getting like Mark Jindrak. It was just terrible. So, with this, right, let's rethink this. Oh, we haven't done our theme tune round. So, the way this will work is I will tell you the wrestler, the first one to buzz in, and what I believe them to correctly come up with their theme tune gets the point. And here we go. Balls Mahoney. Wow, skipping that. Definitely should have got that. Samu. All you need to do is hum what I believe is that you know the theme tune. This is bad. Okay. Deborah McMichael. JD. Okay, correct. You get a point. Next on the list, we have Charlie Haas. JD. Correct. Next up, we have Nikki Bella. Assad. Correct. Next up, we have Rikishi. Assad. Correct. Next up, we have Prince Iakea. No takers? Okay, next up, we have the Dynamite Kid. JD? Correct. Next up, we have... One second, we have Brock Lesnar. JD? Correct. Next up, we have... Oh, it's not loading. Jesse the Body Ventura. Anyone? Okay, skipping. Next up, we have Jinder Mahal. Assad.
I'm Indian.
Okay, well done. Next up, we have Tyson Kidd. JJ. So I'm going to give you a point. It wasn't what I was expecting, but why not? So, next up, we have Farouk. Assad. Yes, correct. Okay, almost out of time. Next up, we have Tamina Snuka. JD. Okay, excellent. Next up, we have Apollo Crews. Assad.
Nigerian drums.
No, I'm not going to count that. Next up, Scotty Flamingo. If you can give me any of his personas, I'll count it. No? Okay. Oh, Assad. I think that's just a guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, and one last one we have is Rhino. Chris.
It's just clapping for him.
Oh, okay. Rhino. Andrew. Okay, anyone else on Rhino? JD. Okay, well done, and that brings us to the end of the... So, with this, we can confirm in last place is me. Because I cannot score in more than one round. In next place, we have Chris with 10 points, JJ with 12, Buddy with 16, and then Corey with 23. Then we have Andrew with 24. Then we have Alicia with 32. With 33 points. JD and 38 points. Our winner this week, Assad. So, Assad, you are this week's Slam Jam Wrestling Champion. So, there you go, everyone. That brings us towards the end of our show. Let's quickly find out where we can find everyone on the social media. And with this, let's find out, first of all, Buddy, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at AshworthBuddy, and you can find me on YouTube at Buddy Ashworth. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Andrew, where can the people find you?
In my room.
Excellent. Chris, where can the people find you?
Find me on YouTube, Green Screen Guys. You can find me here next week on Slam Jam.
Okay, where can we find you, JD?
You can find me on the Extreme shows. I've got a podcast, but I've not recorded for a while. That will be resuming soon. It's called Talking Loud.
Okay, Alicia, where can the people find you?
At Leash Sullivan on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, thank you very much. Corey, where can the people find you?
Good News Comedy. It's my monthly news-based comedy show. I've got one tomorrow, Friday, at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 2 a.m. in the UK, and I don't know in Australia, but 6:30 in the morning for Assad on Saturday. So.
Okay, JJ, where can the people find
I feel
you?
so left out.
I'm so sorry.
You guys can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at JJGalePW, that's GALEPW, or on YouTube, JJ Gale.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is David Pstansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pstansky. You can also find me on the Extreme Improv Xstreamed show in about 20 minutes, so just refresh the page here on youtube.com/Extreme Improv. And also go to the website xstreamed.tv, where you'll find all kinds of videos from Extreme Improv, over 500 of them, I think, at this stage. You'll be able to find all of the podcasts, including the Slam Jam podcast, and you'll be able to find loads of articles, including lots about wrestling. But for now, let's come to today's winner, unless I've skipped anyone else, and that is Assad. Where can the people find you?
Yes, you can find me in 20 minutes on the Extreme Improv Extremed show, and you can find me every Tuesday on the LK and Asadi show at 6 p.m. UK time, and I don't know what time it is for Corey, and Australia is out of bounds. So, you can find me on Instagram, Asad316Khan, and everywhere else on Extreme Improv. Thank you so much.
Okay, so thank you so much.
Wow.
My show's at 11 a.m. your time on Saturday, 11 a.m., so tune in.
Oh, yeah, good. It's a decent hour, because right now it's like 4:40 a.m. here in LA.
Wow, that's impressive. So, with this, from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extremed, and that's the bottom line, because we said so. Bye for now, people. Okay, and we are off the air.
It's actually 3 a.m. in Sydney. That's what I googled just now. Yeah.
No, you got that wrong, because it's actually 5:20 in